Hi everyone and welcome to this new video where we are going to talk about the blocks of reality. This concept is great if you want to shift your identity with great ease and to understand how reality really works and really zoom out to reflect on the fact that you are the chooser of your reality. So, blocks of reality. They exist, and they are a great representation of how you can shift timelines just with your awareness, because ultimately you are shifting timelines by choosing new ideas. So, ideas that you choose are always aligned with an identity. When you choose to validate an idea that is now a part of your reality, this will be attached with an identity. And I like to say, and this is the truth because I've experienced it, when you validate an idea, when you choose a new idea, there is a whole new universe that is reflected with this idea that I validated. You can visualize, you can remember when you were believing the idea that Santa Claus was something weird. A whole reality was attached with it. This is the same thing with everything. So now when you choose an idea and you validate this idea will reflect in your 3D reality a whole new world. And this is why I like to visualize ideas with fast lanes, because a fast lane has a whole new direction with a whole new reality and identity, because you are the driver. All right. A block of identity is a fast lane. You have a whole life that is attached with it. This is why when you choose a new idea that you want, that is more aligned with you, more aligned with your joy, because ultimately we want to manifest and to materialize what brings us joy, what is aligned with us. And an identity is attached with it where it always been that way. This is why you can't be in two fast lanes. This is why when you say, for example, that you choose to validate the idea that having more clients is easy, it is attached with the identity that has had always clients in his life. This is why you need, and when you choose a new idea, you stay in this new idea. You choose, you validate. The thing that I like to do is to breathe this new identity and this new idea. This is just a symbol to embody this new idea and identity. This is why when you validate a new idea, you will see a new universe that is in front of you. Every time that you truly choose the new idea, you materialize a whole new universe with it. The goal now is to understand that everything is already done and complete. There is all the fast lanes that you want, all the ideas and identities that are attached to it. Your only job, quote unquote job, is to refine what ideas are more aligned with you or not. And how can you do this? It's just by seeing what is already in your universe. When you are reflecting on what is presenting in your universe, you can choose to say yes for this idea. I like this idea. This idea stays in my universe and I want to refine it to be better. Oh no, I don't want this idea. I don't want to see those type of materialization in my life. The goal now is just to reflect on what brings you the most joy. And this awareness is not mental. This awareness is in your heart. And by joy, it means how aligned you are with it, how light you are with it, how, I don't know what to say, but you just have to bring your awareness into your heart to feel if this is a good idea for you or not. Because ultimately, you are the chooser behind the ideas and identities. You are the all that is observing and choosing what ideas that are attached with identities for the reflection, for the materialization. And when you truly zoom out to this space, this is big. This is the infinite. So now the goal is to remember that you are all that is, the infinite. And to remember that by choosing an idea, you choose a version of you that is attached with it. You are all that is and the idea that you choose. And the word "and" is perfect to put the ego aside, because you are all that is and the idea that you choose and the version of you that you choose. Because when you choose a new idea, it is done now. There is a whole fast lane that is existing now. Your goal now is to let the materialization in front of you, to remember your fast lane and to see what is in front of you and to see if you want to keep what is in front of you. You remember your choice. You remember that all the versions of you exist. And when you refine to say, I choose to have more of this or less of this, less of that, you refine, you just shift into new timelines that will reflect your refinement and your choices. So for example, if you want, I don't know, more money. Money is international, so we are going to speak about money. There is all the versions of you that are making money or not. So now, preferably, we are going to choose a version who is making a lot of money. This is the first choice. Just we bring our awareness into our heart to see what brings us joy. So now there is all the versions that are capable of making money. So What brings me the most joy with making money? With a business, with a job, with what? With my business. All right. This brings me joy. I refine it. So now I refine again. How? With a service, with a course, with a product, I refine. And what product is aligned with my joy? What product is aligned with my service? With what type of clients I love to work? I refine again and again and again because those versions exist and are making the money that you select because you are the chooser. Because this identity exists. Your goal is just to refine until you really feel good about your choice. And know that this version exists now, and this version is already having a whole life that you just have to select, choose, and decide that this is your identity now. You are all that is, and this version. And this version is now selected. So, and already done. Everything is already done. Now you just have to let the film unfold in front of you. And everything that is coming is just here to first help you refine if you want some of the ideas that are attached with it. So you refine yes or no. And understand that this is just the unfoldment of this identity attached with the ideas that you've selected. You are a chooser. You are even more bigger than a chooser. You are the awareness behind the chooser. All that is, the I am. And this I am, the awareness, the big awareness, God, you are God. And the version of you that you've selected, and the idea that you've chosen. Has a whole universe materialized. This is why you don't need to work on your money wounds, on your relationship wounds, etc., etc. Because you can choose a whole new version of you who didn't have the same life as you. Working on yourself is pointless now when you understand that. You just have to choose a whole new version of you, because when you choose a whole new block of identity, a whole new block of reality, you don't need to work on what happened when you were young. No, because this is a whole different past. And when you choose a whole new identity that is attached with an idea, it's always been that way. I always been rich. I always made this type of money, for example. I always been with the best girls. I always been, you select the ideas that are attached with your best identities. And this is why I always choose paint inside of me. This is why I love my channel is called The Art of Inner Creation, because when you have an idea that is coming, you are already painting a whole new universe internally that is already done, already created, already accomplished, or you don't have to create something. You have to choose. You have to decide that this is now your identity, and it's always been that way. This is simple. And remember, if this version is thinking about you, You are thinking about this version. This version is thinking about you. You just have to choose it. You just have to wear it. You just have to be this version now. You can choose it now. Because when you choose and you decide that you are this version of you now, you will have the ideas, the thoughts, the emotions that are attached with it. So, this reality will materialize in front of you based on the embodiment of this version. And you can choose it now. I always choose the best versions of me for everything. But you need to be aware of your actual choices. And by actual choices, you just have to see how your actual universe interacts with you. And to choose to refine for the better. Simple. Because you are all that is. You are the awareness behind every identity, ideas, and even choices. And if you are emotionally dependent to see it outside of you, you can use techniques. You can use visualization, affirmation for the only goal to experience it internally. Because we want an emotional experience ultimately. Because when you have it, when you truly embody this new version, you are not looking outside to see if it's already materialized. You have it, so you're not emotionally dependent. So if you feel, for example, quote unquote, feel that you don't have it, give yourself the experience internally. If this is money, for example, give yourself repeatedly an internal experience of having money. You can create it. You can imagine anything. Imagination is for this. The implication will satisfy you. This is why you don't need to have the details, etc., etc. Visualize something that will emotionally satisfy you. And when you are truly satisfied because you have so much money internally, so much fulfillment, because ultimately it's fulfillment. So much fulfillment, you will not be attached with seeing the thing outside of you. And this is the moment where it will materialize in front of you. Because you are truly, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually this new identity. You embody this new identity. This is just if you are emotionally dependent to see it outside of you. Because ultimately manifestation is to be so emotionally, internally fulfilled that you don't need to see it outside of you. That's it. All right? So use your power, the power of your awareness to choose the best version of you. And if you want more help with this, there is links in my description to work directly with me. Let me know what resonated with you in this video, and I wish you to select the best version of you. See you next time.